Wow, it's 2000 boiling point, and we've allowed global warming to heat us up one more year. So we are here at the Midwest Renewable Energy Association for the 23rd Annual Energy Fair theme, The Beginning is Near, to try to turn down the heat with alternative energy products. Let's start at the Clean Energy Car Show and kick some new tires. Hey, let's start by being American and joining the folks at the American Lung Association to promote E85 and its use in our cars to reduce local air pollution and promote local production of car fuels. It's also easy as ABC 123 when you drive a Prius to save gas and clean the air. Or use no gas at all, most of the time, with an extended range electric Volt from Chevrolet. That's pretty darn American too. This one was brought by Wisconsin Public Service, a local electric utility. These next two Chevy Volts were brought and displayed by local area solar contractors. I think the electricity producers are trying to tell us something. Our E85 fuel story with something to tell is this flex fuel advocate showing E10, normal gas that separates, versus E85, which is more stable and better for your car's engine. This is the E85 that does not separate. This next product separates water, H2O, into hydrogen and oxygen. Let's listen.
It's my controller, and that controls the amount of hydrogen. So we have water going down, through electrolysis, the hydrogen gas comes up, and it goes right into your throttle body.
What's this?
It catches any extra water.
Oh, I see. Water trap.
Yep. And then we just have a little bit of soap in the water to show you how combustible hydrogen is.
Wow. Unbelievable.
That pop you heard was the gases igniting, as they would in your engine with this device, to improve gas mileage and reduce emissions. It's called hydrogen injection, and I think it could really help escort us into a hydrogen future. It works on both cars and trucks.
You're just going to make more hydrogen with that, right?
12 miles a gallon.
Let's just look at another alternative with water, good old H2O and solar. And check out these solar boats.
At the Minnesota State Fair, which is a 300,000 person event. And we do a solar tour in the fall, similar to MREA. And then lots of education and training. That's our focus, is education, training.
Boats that were in a solar boat race sponsored by Minnesota Renewable Energy Society.
You've been around, how long did you say you've been around now?
34 years.
Okay, so go ahead, talk a little bit about the...
Okay, so I'm John Rucker with SolarCurrent.com. We make a protection system for solar trackers. It's a furl gimbal dynamometer. So you install one of these aluminum dynamometers on the top of your solar array. And as you can see, it's gimbaled, so it stays in the wind stream. It always is perpendicular to the wind, but for that monitors the wind, and it sends the wind speed wirelessly in-house to the solar array supervisor. The solar array supervisor down here monitors up to 5 solar arrays, and it allows you to manually furl the array. So if you know a storm is coming and you want to be proactive, you can furl them. You can also dump snow. So if you want to dump the snow off the solar array, so if you've got snow accumulated on your solar panels, you could flip the switch on the supervisor and it'll do a snow dump. The snow will fall off the solar arrays. In addition to that, we monitor the wind, and if there's a high wind situation, the default threshold is 30 miles an hour. If the wind goes above 30 miles an hour, they will automatically furl, and the wind will just blow through the solar panels instead of against the solar panels, reducing the stress on the solar panels. These will lay down so you can drive your lawnmower underneath your solar panels.
It's a pretty slick high-tech product that we thought you should see as we learn to take control of our energy-saving devices in the future. Sheds snow, beats the wind, and gets out of the way when you gotta cut your lawn.
furl. And the wind.
Speaking wind, following our tradition of showing you high-tech products at the Energy Fair, is this bike wheel-like wind generator from, of all great companies, Honeywell. And it's made in America.
Where's it made? It's made in Michigan.
It's low wind speed technology that works more often, producing power almost every day.
1 mile an hour is 1 watt, but it's not much, right? But it's something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's taking a full advantage, and you can mount this anywhere from the ground level, like it is right now. As high as a skyscraper and everything in between. Now, I do have to say, is higher the better, because you get the more wind speeds. There's no doubt about it. But if you're in a residential area, stuff as well, you're not going to get too high. You can get to maybe 20 feet up in the air, 30 if you're lucky.
The electricity is generated by magnets and coils mounted in that cowl or fender that surrounds the wheel.
Okay. And I'm an installer that's out of the Chicagoland area.
That's why you got the tape measure and the blue jeans. You're the
This kind of technology brings the production of alternative energy down to earth to help more people take advantage of it in many more ways. Here's a down-home built out of car parts wind generator that uses magnets and coils embedded in discs mounted to a trailer hub. Its construction was featured in workshops the last few years. It's a low-tech generator you might even be able to build. With some machining and electrical skills, the workshop at the Energy Fair gets you started showing you the process of arranging coils of wire and magnets to make this nice-looking wood wind generator. And you can do more, learn more with publications on the subject from Buckville Publications. It's an original, iconic, low-tech wind generator that pumps water. These wind pumps have been used for decades and decades. And here's a modern water pumping version using solar power.
That little tiny panel right there?
No. It's a representation of a 190-watt panel.
I see.
Solar pumps are used primarily for pumping petroleum out of wells in remote areas. Kind of ironic that you would use alternative energy to harvest fossil fuel products.
Livestock?
I think so.
Check this out. This is the high-tech part.
Check ball?
And is that like innovative there, that whole system, or is that pretty much?
It's still run. It's
Bottom line here is that it works, it's sustainable, and perhaps can be applied to many other extremely useful applications. We're kind of running out of time here for this episode, so we're going to go solar and make it real with a really great socio-economic idea from the Rural Renewable Energy Alliance. These guys do a really good job providing solar power rather than cash money assistance to low-income families in the Midwest. It's a real win-win program for the assistance provider and for their recipients. The solar panels they install make way more energy and is way more sustainable than giving cash money to those in need. It's a really good working system. That's it. Go green, save green. See part 2 for more on the Energy Fair. Subscribe to this YouTube channel or go to our website, getgreentv.com. Buy our LED USA and Get Green TV LED ViraBright LED light bulbs at Amazon.com. Just search for ViraBright LED light bulbs.